Hey, this is Corey from Wolfpack Woodcraft, and today we're going to continue the 10C series. And instead of having two really short videos, I'm going to combine canvas needles with cargo tape. So stay tuned. Alright, so I'm going to start off with canvas needles. Now, usually you'd want a sail needle. This is a heavy duty one. You want to make sure that it's sharp enough so that it can punch through leather and also start holes in wood. Another feature that I look for is I make sure that the eye of the needle is big enough that I can put inner strands of paracord through there. So instead of carrying a sewing kit, I just plan on using inner strands of 550 cord to stitch up anything, just to hold it until I can get home or get somewhere else. But other things that you can use, the canvas needle is nice because it's so multifunctional. Before that I was using yarn needles, and I would sharpen yarn needles so that they'd be sharp, and they have a really big eye, so that's a lot easier to use paracord and stuff with them. But the sail needles are a lot more heavy duty than the yarn needles. Depending on your situation, sometimes a nail would work. If you don't plan on using it for sewing, you just need it for punching holes, a nail will work. And also I have this crooked awl, and so this is sharp at the end, and it's got two different sizes. It has a fat side, and then on the other side it's really thin. So this is made more for putting holes in wood, but it can be used to punch leather, and it can be used as a standard awl. But those are just some options. You want it multi-uses for it. I would go with the sail needle because, like I said, you can punch it into wood, you can punch it through leather, you can have it as a sewing needle, you can run 550, the inner strands of 550 cord through it. And so a canvas needle, you can rub a magnet on it, you can magnetize it so that it points north, you can have it as a compass. There's a lot of things that you can do with this simple little canvas needle. And so it's a real convenient thing to have. And then along with that is cargo tape. So here's 1-inch Gorilla Tape. Here's a thinner roll of it. It's almost gone. I try to carry a big roll, but to save space, I sometimes carry this almost gone roll. I keep this one small. That's why I have a new one. My other one ran out, but I keep a small one for different things to take up less room in my pack. But I really like Gorilla Tape, but you can also use duct tape. So this is just standard duct tape. This works really well. And then another trick, instead of having a little roll, you can take a old card, an old credit card. This is a card, a fishing member card that came in the mail. They get stuck to the thing and they're just for advertising purposes. Well, this one was pretty rigid, so I took 2-inch Gorilla Tape and I wrapped a bunch of it around the card, so it takes up close to no space, but you still have it. And so what I use these together for is that one time I got a hole in my shirt and I stitched it up with the inner strands of the inner strands of 550, and then I took the Gorilla Tape and I Gorilla Taped it shut so that because when I had it stitched, there was little gaps between each stitch because I just whip stitched it, and then this sealed it up so that the wind wasn't cutting in. And but you can use this to fix tarps, you can use it to fix clothes, there's a lot of things. You can use it as cordage. You can use it, you can take it, all the little fine strands, and make a tinder bundle. There's a lot of things you can do with duct tape or Gorilla Tape. And so having these small tools in your kit can really do a lot for you. There's a lot of advantages to having them. And so that's why they made the 10 C's list. They aid in crafting and repairing. And so when the pieces in your kit that are most vital get damaged, it's really important to have something that can repair them and get them as close to perfect as possible so that you can continue on without being uncomfortable or dysfunctional. Okay, so that was the 2 parts of the 10 C's of survivability: the canvas needle and cargo tape. So if you have any questions, let me know. There's a lot of things that these do, and I can't think of all of them all the time. But I know that when a situation occurs, you can make a cup out of this. You can make a bowl. There's lots of stuff you can do with tape. And the needle can help aid in whatever that is. So make sure to leave your knowledge and your questions in that comment section. I know a lot of you are going to have a lot of great ideas that I missed on one or the other. So make sure to leave all that in the comment section, and then make sure to like and share these videos to help share that knowledge with the people we care about most. All right, and then as always, don't forget to subscribe and come join the pack. I'll have a new video every Sunday and Thursday, and I can't wait to hear what you have to say on the next one. Thanks, guys.